Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 4, the penultimate day of David Watches Pixar. How are we all doing? Hope you're all well and safe and enjoying the beautiful weather today. There's not a cloud in the sky. I mean, it's another early start for me. I'm going to start watching at 7, as I've got another 5 to get through today. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. So I'm going to jump straight in with watching Monsters University. And also, I promise I'm going to get better with my questions today. I can't believe how bad I was. It was literally like I was like 10 minutes into the following movie when I remembered. I was like, oh, I haven't done the question. I was having a bad day, guys. There you go, that one's ticked off the list and done. Monsters University. It's okay. It's a mediocre film. I feel like it drags very much towards the end. Basically, they go to university. Their fraternity takes part in a scare games because they get chucked off the course and they have to win the scare games to get back onto the scare course. And they end up winning it, but they kind of cheat. And then there's like another extended story after that, because once they won the games, I was like, oh, blimey. And then I checked the time and there was still half an hour left. And I was just like, where is this going to go? And it really dragged. And I didn't enjoy the last half hour. I think, yeah, I'm probably going to give it a 3-star, I reckon. I feel like it's fair. Like, I still like the Monsters world, but I feel like that last half hour was not needed. Like, the actual games that they take part in, it is like they're quite good fun. And I like the rest of the fraternity. They've got some very funny characters in it. So I'm not going to forget it. And you need a quiz question. So the first question of the day is: how many players must you have to take part in the scare games? Is it 4, 5, 6, or 7? And the answer is 6, because in the film, Mike and Sully hate each other, and Mike finds Uzma Kappa, but they're one member short in order to take part, so Sully steps up, much to Mike's annoyance. But they end up becoming best buds, don't they? And it all works out in the end. And they do have a lot of like characters from the first film in there, and like little bit parts, like Randall's starts off as a really nerdy character and he wears glasses. Yeah, that is a very good bit. So he's like all nice and sweet, and then Mike says, you should take your glasses off because you're not that scary. And then like he takes it and he's like, and then that's how he becomes super villain. So there we go. I am going straight into the next one. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to do my workout today. I'm going to have a day off. I kind of like to do a few days of working out and then I have a little rest. Because I'm getting old, so I like to rest the old limbs because they get a little bit sore. So I'm going to go straight on to Inside Out. Now, I've seen this once. I remember crying. I can't remember how much I cried, but I think it was a lot. So this should be another interesting one.
Yeah, right. Bing bong, bing bong.
It's Bing Bong.
You know, it's unclear. I'm mostly cotton candy, but shape-wise, I'm part cat, part elephant, part dolphin.
Dolphin?
Oh. I've got to show you this next bit just because this reminded me as a boy.
Sorry.
Spot on that one, Pixar. I am emotionally exhausted again. Inside Out, that is just one of the most inventive films I think ever. Like, I know Pixar have got their great worlds that they create and the great universes, but that one, it's just amazing, and it just feels so like relatable, going through all of those emotions, especially at that age. Well, and even now, like, especially what we're going through, all the emotions that people are going through day by day throughout all of this. It'd be interesting to see if they were to do a sequel to that, where they would go with it. I suppose the possibilities are endless, really. So I want to go and have a shower now, but before that I need to read you out a question, don't I? Because remember, we're not forgetting today. So the question for Inside Out is, at the start of the movie, where do Riley and her family move to? Is it New York? Is it San Francisco? Is it Chicago? Or is it Florida? If you're paying attention to this film, it should be a fairly simple answer. And the answer is, of course, it's San Francisco. Yeah. And they eat that, I mean, they say it's disgusting, broccoli pizza, but I think that would be damn tasty, especially if that broccoli was roasted and it was nice and crispy. But yeah, so I'm going to go get a shower, and then we can get cracking on to the third film of the day. Oh, I feel much better after a shower. Oh, I didn't shower until after Inside Out, which finished at about 11:15. And oh man, I do not like leaving to get ready that late. Just makes me feel a bit grimy, and I just don't really feel up for the day, but I feel much better now, and I'm ready to tackle on the next one. And the next film is The Good Dinosaur, so I'm going to watch this one and then I'm going to have some lunch. I have seen The Good Dinosaur once. Yet again, very teary from what I can remember. I think it has a pretty tragic opening scene. Hurrah for me, another tear-filled movie. Whoop whoop. Well, I mean, baby dinosaurs are the cutest. I want a baby dinosaur. Oh, oh, God, I want a little baby dinosaur. Where can you get them? I'd like one. A pterodactyl just ate a little baby fox, and I didn't like it. Now, before I get started on chatting about The Good Dinosaur, I just want to do my question quickly, and you'll see why. So, the question is, who is the good dinosaur? Is it Arlo, Spot, Buck, or Butch? And the answer is A, it's Arlo. And the reason I wanted to do the question first was because I want to talk about the film, and it's going to be tough not to mention his name, isn't it? So that's why I thought I'd just get the question out of the way with. I remember when I first watched The Good Dinosaur, I'd probably say it was a good, maybe 2 years ago. And I never really got on with it, and I did like it, but my opinion has remarkably changed. I did enjoy that film. It's another one that has a lot of heart in it. It's a lot of about gaining courage and overcoming your fears, and there's a lot of peril in it. So basically the plot of The Good Dinosaur is what would happen if the meteor missed Earth and didn't wipe out the dinosaurs. So you follow Arlo and his family, and they have a critter problem, and it's a little human boy who's like, it's essentially he's like a dog, and as the story plays out, Arlo's dad gets killed, which is sad, and then Arlo and the little boy who he ends up calling Spot, they get washed away in a river, and they've got to make their way back home. And then along the way they meet villains like pterodactyls and these weird little, like, almost like velociraptors but not quite, and they also meet some T-Rex dinosaurs who are wicked. One is voiced by Sam Elliott, who's got a very cool voice. They're almost like cowboys. I really like that bit. And as Arlo's taking this journey, he's just overcoming his fears, and his courage grows and grows as he makes his way back home. It's a lovely film. It's really good, and I must say, like all the actual creatures and dinosaurs, they're all quite cartoony. But the background and stuff is very much real life. And unlike, do you remember when I spoke about Dinosaur, which was horrendous, and it didn't work there? It just looked really rubbish. But here, it was amazing. Like the background and the scenery just looked incredible, almost real. And I wasn't sure it was going to work, but it really does. So well done, Pixar, on that. So I'm going to give that a 3.5 stars, I think. I was fully aware to be giving it maybe one of the lowest scores, but no, I don't know what was wrong with me the first time I watched it, because it was a lovely film. Well done. So now I'm going to grab a bit of lunch and then move on to film number 4. I've treated myself to 2 delicious cucumber wraps, and a packet of ready salted crisps. I know how to live the high life. Get in. Right, so once I enjoy that delicious feast, I'm going to be starting on Finding Dory. Please be a bit cheerier than my last 2 movies. They've not been bad, but I would just like to smile a bit more. Look at cute Dory. That's cheered me up immensely. Oh, little baby Dory. And there's my little baby Dory. Baby Dory. Look, there you are.
Remember, honey, you have to stay with
Not amused as always.
Well, it's another very sad start with Dory getting lost as baby Dory. My heart is breaking today. This is not on Pixar. Oh, we've merged back to Finding Nemo. I like this.
I have to find the boat.
Just in case you was interested, it jumps to a year later from when they first met. Ah. I would stop for them as well. Well, that was a bit more fun. I really liked it. I have seen it once before when it first came out, went to the cinema, and I remember coming out of it thinking, yeah, it was alright, but I really enjoyed that. That was good fun. I really love the new characters, like the three main ones, which were Hank, Bailey and Destiny. They were so funny. I like them all. And there's also a couple of sea lions who are also very, very funny and very protective of the rock that they sit on. It was a simple storyline, and they ended up going to like a sea life rescue centre, and they had adventures there trying to find Dory's parents. It was good fun. I liked it. I do like the Finding Nemo like universe. It's beautiful, and it was just all right, and I was laughing a lot. I liked it. Well done. I'm going to give that a 4-star. And of course we've got a question for you, and that question is, what type of shark is Destiny? Is she a tiger shark, a hammerhead shark, a whale shark, or a great white shark? And the answer is C. She is a whale shark, and she's got bad eyesight. Oh man, I was just leaving the credits for Finding Dory, and at the very end there's a little scene where all of the tank fish from the first film pop up and then they get rescued. Ah, I like that. That was quite cool. Will there be a third one? Who knows? Have to wait and see. But yeah, so I'm going to be watching the last film of the day now, which is Cars 3. Now, I remember when the trailer came out for this, like a lot of the critics, they were quite excited because the trailer was pretty dark because it was Lightning McQueen racing and he had a horrendous crash, and then that was the trailer. That was all you saw. And because I think he's getting on a bit now. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Lightning McQueen anyway, but I like the rest of the gang, like Mater and co. So let's see what happens in this one. Lauren's got nice new pyjamas.
They've got strawberries on and they're
very-
stripy. I
they're
really
very
love them. They
summery.
make me so happy.
Good, they are nice.
At work, I forgot to mention this earlier, I walked into a door frame and it really hurt.
Oh,
You know when I did it there and I made a big fuss?
yeah.
I did that at work, but I didn't have anyone to cry to.
Oh,
So I just had to sort of walk around in the kitchen for a bit.
oh dear. Are you okay now?
Yes, but I've just remembered and now I
Oh,
feel like
dear.
I'm going to cry.
Oh no, don't cry.
I'm going to cry because that film was so bloody rubbish.
Oh, I don't like Lightning McQueen.
Is that it now though? That's it, done.
That's it. That's it. Hopefully, there's no more car movies in the future. I just think.
How come Planes isn't on Pixar?
Yeah, I don't know, because Pixar made it, but it's not like an official Pixar movie, so it's not in the collection. Because
It wasn't for me. I was ever so bored watching it.
Yeah, I just don't like how Lightning McQueen, like everybody tries to help him out, but he never listens.
He's already said this to me.
Yeah, and it's always like oh, I will actually listen to you, and then it works. But
Come
he's
on,
retired
Lightning.
now.
Well, now that means he can't be anything then.
No, unless he gets called out of retirement.
Oh,
Let's hope
Cars
not.
4, back from retirement.
I mean, it always looks beautiful.
What's
the
the
Cars
question?
universe. I'm just getting to the question. You always like. And yeah, I do like the Cars universe, but I just don't like Lightning McQueen. Let me get my phone, and I can read out the question.
Don't let me see, because I'm going to try and guess the question.
Okay.
What a lovely angle of us both. Really good. Central.
Right. So the question is, who does Rusty and Dusty sell Rust-Ease to? Is it Sterling, Mater, Luigi, or Max?
I don't know, but I think Sterling's the bad person, so I'll go with Sterling.
Sterling is correct.
Yay! Sorry,
Well
Minnie,
done.
I just upset her.
Well, you answered that better
What do
than
I
you
get
answered
for win?
Nothing.
Oh.
Because I mean, you answered the question last night terribly.
I saw you gave Inside Out 5 stars.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I could watch that again. That upset
Oh
me
my
so
god, it
much.
was so
It's
obsessive.
deep.
Like Good Dinosaur and Inside Out were quite emotional movies.
Was Good Dinosaur as sad as you thought it was going to be? You'd already
No,
seen it.
I'd already seen it, but I couldn't really remember it. But I enjoyed it a lot more than what I remembered. I thought I didn't like it first time I watched it, but that was quite good. There's a lot of peril, but it's good, and the animation in it is beautiful. But yeah, I'd probably say I think my favourite one of the day has been Finding Dory, just because of the fun levels, and
High fun levels.
Your favourite does a voice.
Who? Idris.
Idris. He's a very funny sea lion.
Funny,
Yeah.
not sexy sea lion.
He's definitely not sexy.
Oh.
I mean, you might find him sexy. That's the judge. But yeah, so that's it for the day. So let's take a quick look
Thanks
at the
for joining.
chart.
Let's have a look at the chart.
So there we go. 4 to go. 4 to go tomorrow.
I'm going to watch Onward with you.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
are the other ones?
so
Let me
it's
tell you if I'm going to watch any of these.
Toy Story 4,
No,
Coco,
no.
and
Cars 4, Lightning McQueen, Back from Retirement. Back from the Dead.
Back from the Dead. Oh, it's Incredibles 2, which
Oh,
you're definitely
God,
not that
no.
bothered about. So the order it
Do you know
goes
what? It's
in.
made me realise that I'm not that mad on Pixar
Oh
stuff.
God, I think I might prefer.
Well, they've all got much higher ratings than the average rating will be much higher.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so it goes Coco, Incredibles 2, Toy Story 4, and Onward. I'm very excited to watch Onward. We should
Yeah.
save that for the evening.
Yeah, but it's my sister's birthday, so we've got to do things. We can't say what because this will be going up before it, and she might watch it. Happy birthday, Charlotte, if you're
birthday,
watching this.
Charlotte.
Happy birthday to you.
you.
That's enough, because she might not even be watching it. I don't want to waste it in case she's not watching
Unless
it.
we make this part of her birthday present.
Yeah, this is your birthday
Let's say this is your birthday
present.
present and send her the link to this. And that's it.
Yeah.
So there we go. So we'll see you tomorrow for one more vlog. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.